Scrum is a powerful and lightweight agile framework, mainly used for implementing various iterative and incremental projects. Transitioning to Scrum brings in quite a lot of new job roles that seems quite confusing when compared to traditional job roles. Product owner and product manager are the two amongst various job roles. Product owner and product manager tend to work towards same goals and objectives. That is why it is quite easy to get confused about their roles and responsibilities. What is the difference between a product owner and a product manager? Does the role of product manager rank higher than the product owner? Or do we need both? To gain a thorough understanding of these two roles, let's compare two such roles with relate to skills, roles and responsibilities and possible career paths. But before that, let's take a quick glance of similarities between a product owner and a product manager. Defining the role of product owner versus product manager is quite a challenging task, as many factors influence how their roles differ from one organization to another. Some of the examples are organization size, departmental structures, implementing Agile and Scrum practices, and organizational philosophy. Both these roles work towards a common goal, so it becomes difficult to draw a line of difference between these roles. A few of the responsibilities of product owner versus product manager overlap, but they do possess distinctions in the product management process. Project manager and product owner work hard to bring the project to the finish line with collaboration. Thus, both the roles need excellent communication and people skills. Both these roles need to develop trust and facilitate communication amongst the team and work towards project success. Let's dive into the roles and responsibilities of each role separately. Hello everyone. This is Eric from Invensis Learning, and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Invensis Learning, and press the bell icon to get the latest updates. Before we start, let's take a look at agenda for the session. We will begin with a brief introduction to product owner. Next, we have their roles and responsibilities, followed by product owner's essential traits. Moving on, we shall discuss the career path of a product owner. Next, let's move on to introduction to product manager job role. Soon after that, we shall discuss the roles and responsibilities of a product manager. Further, we shall know about the skills of a product manager. Next, we shall understand the possible career path of a product manager. Then, let's get a clear picture of difference between a product owner and a product manager. And lastly, we will conclude the session by discussing which role would be suitable for you to take up. So, let us start the session by gaining a thorough understanding of the product owner's role. So, let us start the session by taking a quick introduction to product owner's job role. The basic responsibility of a product owner is to represent the customers to the development team. It also includes giving visibility to the product backlog, or the prioritized list for further product development. According to Scrum Guide, the Scrum product owner has the responsibility to maximize the value of the product on which the development team is working on. A product owner is an integral part of the Scrum team. The product owner is held accountable for the work that is supposed to be completed by the team. They motivate the team to accomplish the goal and product vision. Product owner need to ensure a proper prioritized list of items in the product backlog, so that the development team can work on further product development. Product owner breaks a large and complex project into smaller chunks, or series of work, and let the team decide how many tasks they can complete. Product owner is held responsible for any major decision making in the team. Product owner has the authority to change the prioritized list in the product backlog. This slide will explain about the role of a product owner throughout the project completion journey. A product owner is an individual responsible for maximizing the product's value created by the development team. They transform the high-level product vision developed by the product managers into detailed user stories or requirements. Here is a list of tasks performed by a product owner. Let us take a look at it one after the other. Formulating project goals and effectively plan work activities. Developing and managing the product backlog. Overseeing the product development at various stages. Acting as liaison between the client and the product development team. Balancing the scope, time, and budget constraints. Ensure transparency into the upcoming work of the product development team. Now that we have understood the definition of product owner, let us go deeper into roles and responsibilities of them from business strategy to product design. Defining the product vision. The product owner is responsible for defining the project goal, and creates a vision for the entire project using high-level perspective. They ensure that project objectives are clear, and its vision is aligned with the business goals. A product owner with higher perspective ensures all the team members stay on the same page to efficient project completion, and also maintains a consistent vision despite of its flexible and fast-paced nature. A product owner assists the team by creating a product roadmap, which is a high level and provides visual summary of the entire project. In fact, the product roadmap is considered as a strategic guide for the stakeholders for reference and plan of action. Managing and prioritizing the product backlog. This is one of the most important product owner responsibilities to consider. Product backlog is considered to be the development team's task list. It is the major responsibility of the product owner to create and prioritize the product backlog items considering the business objectives, and what action should developers take next. Product backlog is not a static list, it's a dynamic list. It is a live document which need to be continually updated based on project requirements throughout the development process. The product owner should ensure that the updated product backlog list is accessible to all the stakeholders and developers for efficient project outcome and performance. Managing development stages. Even though product vision and prioritized product backlog list are set, product owner should spend considerable time in managing the product development phase as well. The product owner is considered as the key participant in various phases such as product planning, refinement, release, and sprint planning activities. During the product planning stage, it's the core responsibility of the product owner to collaborate with the stakeholders and identify the steps required for upcoming iteration. Later on, they work with the team towards product refinement, area of improvement, and support the sprint process. Understanding customer requirements. To translate organization's strategic plan into execution, it is essential for the product owners to have a thorough understanding of the customers and business requirements. An efficient product owner should be proficient in anticipating and understanding client requirements and handling development process efficiently. They should possess prolific communication skills and thorough market knowledge to address the issue that might arise. Hope you are clear with roles and responsibilities. Now, let's discuss some of the essential traits of a product owner. Outstanding customer service. Being able to take care of customer requirements is one of the most essential traits that a product owner should possess. Though most of the product owner's work involves administration, they should also focus on customer requirements before anything, which includes critical thinking, being available to customers, and development team at any point of time, and coming up with solution for all sort of issues. Excellent story narrator. Keeping customers satisfied is the most important skill that every product owner should possess. This can be accomplished through excellently describing the product, means the product owner should have storytelling capability. Should be capable enough to explain about the aspects that delights the customers. Problem resolver. During the product development phase, there are chances of issue arising. A product owner needs to have courage and capability to resolve the issue when the things go out of hands. He should be able to guide the team irrespective of the situation and monitor the problems. Information provider. The product owner is held responsible for managing the product backlog and develop a good rapport between stakeholders and the development team. Unlike any other job role, even product owner has a few obstacles to deal with. Here are a few. Missing the product roadmap. High-level acceptance criteria. Changing the product priority during the sprint process. Spending time on dealing with product support rather product backlog. Product owners can easily overcome the above-listed challenges by concentrating more creating product roadmap, focusing on high-level product backlog items, avoiding disturbance during the sprint process, and grooming of quality product backlog items. Slide 9. The product owner career path has various stages which prepares them to take up higher responsibilities as they move up. It emphasizes on the communication between stakeholders, develops decision-making capabilities, and leadership skills as well. Here is a complete overview of career paths of a product owner. Business analyst, project manager, product manager, portfolio owner, scrum master, senior product owner, chief executive officer. Next role we have is product manager. To thrive in the fierce business competitive era, organizations must come up with an efficient product management system. It's the responsibility of the product management team to ensure that the products and services delivered to the market are aligned with the stakeholders' requirement, while maintaining the organization goals and objectives. That's where the product manager role comes in. Although Scrum framework doesn't mention about manager job role, they still play a vital role in agile organization. So, are you interested to make your career as product manager? Further, let's focus on product manager's job role description and their roles and responsibilities. Before we dive deep into product manager's job description and their roles and responsibilities, let's understand about product management. Product management is an organizational principle that guides planning, forecasting, and marketing of a product at every phase of product's lifecycle. Thus, it's the responsibility of the product manager to ensure that corporate strategies are aligned with the market requirements. The concept of product management set up a roadmap and strategy for product development, whilst ensuring customer satisfaction and maximum utilization of time, energy, and finance. Now, let's understand about product manager's job role. A product manager is responsible for managing products over the product life cycle from ideation to product delivery. They are also responsible for delivering the products to the market that addresses market requirements and represents a viable business opportunity. The product manager needs to ensure that the product supports the organization's strategy and goals. Product managers can get assistance throughout the project process from designers, quality assurance engineers, developers, manufacturing engineers, supply chain and operation professionals, project managers, product marketing managers, and more. In other words, product manager keep the things moving on to the next. A successful product manager is a strong leader, team player, product visionary, and customer spokesperson. There are certain essential skills that a product manager should possess to attain optimal success. Let's take a look at those skills. Excellent communication skills. To handle a product throughout its life cycle, it is essential for the product managers to possess excellent communication skills to direct tasks and priorities to their colleagues. Leadership skills. People within the organization would surely look for the guidance of a product manager. If you lack in developing leadership skill, you need to develop it quickly. Prioritization skills. Prioritizing skill is much essential for the product managers, as they are accountable for task completion through its life cycle. Having a clear understanding of goals and deadlines, which tasks should come first and which can wait, all these aspects ensures that project requirements are thoroughly fulfilled. Technical expertise. Having a thorough understanding and practical working experience with apps, software, and other such tech resources will help you a long way in the domain. This slide will explain you about the role of product manager within the organization. Product management is a function within an organization that supports and manages all the aspects of a product life cycle, planning, production, developing, and marketing by focusing on the product and its customers. A product manager is responsible for setting a product vision, coming up with an awesome product strategy, and developing a roadmap that meets user needs and company goals. Here are some of the other roles that a product manager does. Understanding the user requirements. Researching market trends and identifying new opportunities. Providing cross-functional leadership. Prioritizing features and capabilities of a product. Keeping everyone informed and communicating project progress. This slide will explain you about responsibilities of a product manager. First one is, define product strategy and product vision. Second, manage and prioritize customer requirements. Third, conduct market research and create product roadmap. Fourth, work on cross-functional capacity. Fifth, develop business case for new products and improve existing products. Sixth, aligning stakeholders around the product vision. Seventh, creating a shared vision across larger teams to empower independent decision-making. Here is a complete overview of career path of a product manager. Associate Product Manager. Senior Product Manager. Director. VP of Product. Chief Product Officer. Product Manager. A clear distinction between these two roles depends on the individual company, as the product owner and product manager are interpreted slightly differently everywhere. The following few points will help you differentiate these two roles. The first point of difference to consider is primary purpose. The product manager is mainly responsible for setting up the high-level product vision and coming up with a product strategy. On the other hand, the product owner is responsible for helping the development team by creating detailed user stories, or get them created by the development team, and working closely with them to execute the goals that the product manager helps to define. Product manager define the release process, and work closely with cross-functional teams to bring the product to the market. They also takes time to talk to real users and understand their needs, whereas a product owner also serves as an internal customer expert by answering the questions of the development team. Next point is, connection to the product. Product managers have a profound knowledge of the product, the market, and customers. On the flip side, the product owner is considered a lifeline of the product and is directly involved with its development. It is because they analyze the product from a customer's perspective. Product managers make sure that all the teams involved are doing their work right and meeting the expectations set. On the other hand, product owner participate in various meetings such as daily scrum, to get the feedback on the status of the product. Product manager is responsible for both the tactical and strategic tasks to ensure that the product is produced on time and delivered to the right market. Whereas a product owner, in case they find any problems with the product, they suggest potential solutions and prioritize them based on their importance. Last point of difference is involvement with product roadmap. The product manager creates a product roadmap that outlines the vision, direction, priorities, progress of a product over time, and the timeline for what the product team will deliver. On the other hand, a product owner typically does not create another product roadmap that is discrete from the one set by the product manager. A product manager is responsible for making the roadmap responsive to new ideas, customer feedback changes, and the competitive landscape. Whereas a product owner when required to review the product roadmap and make sure the priorities are aligned properly. Till here, we understood various aspects of product owner and product manager, and how their roles and responsibilities differ from each other. This slide will explain to you on which role might be suitable for you to choose. Are you confused as to which job role to choose for your career? Here we shall discuss on what basis you can choose the job role. What a company needs must come from what the desired product outcome is rather than the titles that are going to be used. Business value is the top priority, and then assessing the product management team roles and processes to help achieve those goals comes next. There needs to be an assessment of who is doing what jobs now, challenges that need to be overcome, the overall decision-making process, and the end goal. When all these things have been assessed, addressed, and prioritized, then there is a clear picture of the company's operations. You'll see where there are problems, hold-ups, and poor product management. You might realize that you can adapt to the product management structure in a new way. Product ownership or management can be a blended job that incorporates both along with product marketing job role. By this point, we have a clear distinction between a product owner and a product manager's responsibilities. Often the responsibilities can shift a little when teams undergo a transformation. For example, if the team is not doing Scrum, the product manager might end up responsible for helping the development team and ensuring that everyone is on the same page. Conversely, if the team is implementing Scrum, but does not have a program manager, the product owner will have to pick up some of the product manager's responsibilities. In the end, irrespective of their titles, their ultimate goal is to deliver the product that customers love. As product management continues to expand as a profession, the demand for various product management roles is growing as well. Getting a relevant certification, in this case, a product owner certification, will help you stay ahead of others in this competitive race. We hope this video helps you to understand comprehensively about product owner versus product manager roles and responsibilities. Are you planning to become a product owner or a product manager? We are here to help you. At Invensis Learning, we provide training worldwide. Enroll now and take the next step in this competitive era. For updates on trending technologies, subscribe to Invensis Learning YouTube channel. Also, if you have any queries, share them with us in the comments section.